Hi. Yeah, this is the last video about my holiday in France. I'm now back in England. We've been back about 4 days, and just to recap on the what's happened since I made the last video. I think we probably still had about 5 or 6 days to go. Everything went a bit haywire. It got a bit stressful for various reasons on holiday that I'm not going to go into, and so my attention really wasn't on my food. It was not the most important thing, but also I think I was just tired of making the effort all the time, and I basically overate, but I wasn't doing it compulsively. I really feel that since I had my last hypnotherapy session, I don't do that kind of desperate compulsive eating anymore. It's more a case of, should I have that item or not, sort of thing. Anyway, but so I'm back now. I haven't weighed myself because I couldn't find the scales, but I have found the scales today, so I'm going to do a weigh-in first thing in the morning. I know I'll have put on weight, and I'm all right with that. Really interesting passage I've got here I want to read you. I've got this book which arrived while I was away, and it's called, I'll show it to you, Confessions of a Reformed Dieter by A.J. Rochester. If you're wondering what that is, the book publisher decided in their wisdom to put something very addictive on the front, and that makes me really cross. And I hope the author didn't think that was a great idea, because that's really difficult for me, so I've covered it up. Anyway, but this book is just brilliant. It's how she, it's just her whole journey with losing food, but trying to do it in a healthy way. Sorry, losing weight, but trying to do it in a healthy way. Anyway, I'll read you this paragraph because it really helped me. So she's gone to see, she's seeing this psychiatrist about her food disorder, and she's actually called a Dr. Nutcase, which and it's all done in a very it's in a good spirit. Anyway, but this is what she says in her meeting with the psychiatrist. It took me all of 5 seconds to confess my sins of the weekend away, and her response surprised me. She pulled me up on saying I need to get back on track. She explained how that sets me up with a preconceived idea that there is a good and a bad track to be on. She said, there is no track. It's all one track, and it's called living. Healthy people go on holiday. They eat pizza, drink beer, and have bacon and eggs for breakfast. Then they go home and live life like they do most of the time. If you fall into despair about what you eat while on holidays, you fall back into the pattern of thinking you have failed, and that therefore there's no point continuing. So I just thought that was great, because that's exactly what's happened. Is I've done what people with a normal relationship with food do, which is I've gone on holiday, I've drunk a bit, and I've eaten too much. But there was no kind of compulsive binging going on. It's normal. And now I'm just going to I'm back in my habits, and I'm away from all that French bread. It's fantastic. So yeah, I feel much more on track. I'm still having some of the stress now we're back in England, and I did indeed have on, I think, was it Thursday, I just couldn't eat all day. I was really upset, and so I've had times when I felt really quite sick, and then I've felt better, and suddenly I've been starving and I've had to eat the nearest thing to hand, which, because I've just been too hungry. So my eating has been a bit haywire, but since yesterday I've started to feel a lot more cool and calm in myself, and separating that kind of emotional problems. I'm starting to kind of be on top of them, which means I'm back on top of my food. So yeah, it's good, and I'm realizing that I need now to be just doing those very few rules and just getting back into them, which I've started to do again today, which is you have your food on a small plate or bowl, you take 10 minutes to eat it, you have water at the beginning, and then you wait at least half an hour before you have any more food. And I've always gone for this, I want to chase new ideas and do new things, but that is what works. So I'm going to go back to that. And yeah, All right, I'll see you soon. Bye.